Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. HVK all day. Let's get it, man. Thank you guys for tuning into another video. The topic that I want to talk to you guys about in this video is how doctors are a part of the matrix. Okay, doctors really don't know ish when it comes to retention, when it comes to this practice, bro, because I seen a YouTube short the other day, which for some reason I can't seem to find anymore. I tried looking for it to do a reaction to it, but I couldn't find it anymore. But it was basically of like this YouTube doctor, this male YouTube doctor talking about, how retention, like kind of downplaying SR and basically saying how, you need to release like at least 21 times a month so you reduce your risk of prostate cancer and all this BS, bro. And I looked at the comments, man, and it just shows you the level of consciousness and understanding where people are at. I seen comments were saying like, just a bunch of coomers, bro, just a bunch of degenerate people saying like, oh yeah, um, these women are helping me, like fight prostate cancer or something like that. It was basically like a coomer just talking about how, you know, whacking off to the hub is helping them prevent prostate cancer, right? And it's just so crazy to think about, bro, that people think that it's so normal to always be losing your essence, man. Okay? The reason why I have so much knowledge of this is because I was on both sides of the coin, I guess you could say, both sides of the spectrum, where it's like half of my life I wasn't on retention. Half of my life I was just, like an NPC out here, like just, wasting my energy on nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And ever since I discovered SR, man, it's like I see things from a different point of view now. Ever since I discovered this journey, guys, ever since I discovered, practicing retention, immediately, like, my life started to improve. I started to look more healthier. A lot of internal changes and physical changes started to happen, when I stopped wasting my energy, you know, retaining and stuff like that for long periods of time. Like, obviously, like, this journey isn't perfect. Sometimes we fall short, sometimes we make mistakes like that. But when you go on this journey for a while, like when you take this practice serious, or you start noticing like the benefits, man, bro, you just don't ever see anything the same way again. Because like I said, like, you could be like a coomer, or you could just waste your energy for years, and then you're on the other side now, where you're like practicing, keeping that energy, and then all of a sudden you just start noticing a lot of changes within yourself. Your skin looks like way healthier, your eyes, they have like vitality in it. You actually feel like more masculine than ever, more stoic than ever. You recover like that. On a psychological level, bro, you just feel more in control of your life. You're not out here with like anxiety and just, feeling all like timid or things like that. Because, before I discovered this journey, that's how it was, for me, where I just felt like an empty shell or something. But ever since I started practicing this, it was like I took my power back. And, so that's just a little background in itself. But when it comes to, doctors, doctors are corrupt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the majority of doctors are corrupt. The same way that, back in the 1900s, I think it was like 1930s to like 1940s, when people were smoking cigarettes, they had doctors, promoting this BS, like making it seem like cigarettes were like cool and, harmless and things like that. The same thing goes for, retention. They make it seem like it's something new, which is false. This has been practiced for a very, very long time, guys. This practice is ancient, but with like modern society and technology, it just seems like a trend or something, like with all these different YouTube videos of people giving their own testimonies, or like these spiritual channels or things like that. It just seems like some type of phase or something. But bro, this is just like a, how would you say, like this is a lifestyle, man. You know, this is really a lifestyle. Okay. And the whole prostate cancer BS, man, like people still fall for that nonsense, bro. You know, it's crazy to me that people still fall for that. And that's just an excuse right there, man. It's like, you know, people don't actually have like deep thinking. You know, they don't think beyond of what they hear or what they see. You know, they would rather listen to some YouTube doctor than to actually experience, you know, the things for themselves. You know, they would rather listen to some random scientist or something than to become their own scientist, right? And that's what you do basically, like when you have like the, you know, you think outside the box, and you know, you just, from your personal experience, man, you feel way better being on retention versus not being on it, you know. And when you're on it for a while, you see how your life starts to improve, and then when you relapse, you notice how terrible you feel. You know how like your energy is just, you know, depleted, bro. You know, you look depleted, you look like a zombie out here, man. And so it just doesn't add up, you know. It just doesn't add up to what they're telling you, right? It really doesn't add up to what they're telling you, because bro, imagine relapsing like 21 times a month after discovering retention, after knowing about, you know, this practice. Bro, you're gonna be like a zombie out here, man. You know. And it's crazy, bro, because like I said, once you discover this, it's hard to like unsee or unfeel like the energy, bro. Like once you go to like relapsing, it's so low vibrational, you know, that you don't want to stay there. You know, you want to get back on the streak ASAP. Okay, you want to get back to this high vibration, right? That comes with, you know, retaining and keeping your vitality and keeping those nutrients within your body. And it's crazy to think about, bro, because even in nature, you know, even animals subconsciously or instinctively, they don't just waste their, you know, energy on just for pleasure. You know, they do it like for procreation, right? They do it for procreation, unless you're like a monkey in captivity, and then you're just like a coomer, bro. You're just fapping away, right? That's what monkeys do. You know, monkeys in captivity, that's what they do. And so when it comes to, you know, like modern society with all this hypersexualized content, man, and all this stuff that is pushed in your face, they make it seem like, oh, you know, it's normal. You know, it's normal to do these type of things, bro. But it's so like, you know, it's against nature, man. You know, it's against nature. So when it comes to the whole like prostate cancer BS, bro, like that's just cap, bro, because you're actually weakening your prostate when you're always like straining that muscle, bro. You know what I'm saying? And your body isn't gonna hurt you, bro. You know, by retaining, your body isn't gonna hurt you. If anything, you know, it just gets reabsorbed back into the bloodstream, you know. And that's where the, you know, the skin glow comes from, you know, recycling those nutrients within your body, you know, because your body isn't in recovery mode anymore. You know, it's not in recovery mode, like, because every time you're relapsing, guys, your body just takes out so much nutrients from every part of your body, your organs, your brain, your blood, all this crazy stuff, guys. You know, I forgot exactly what it is, but one drop of like semen is basically like 40 equals to like 40 drops of blood. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that, guys. It's just the, like, it's just crazy. We're like how much you lose, man, when you're like constantly like depleting yourself. That's why like coomers, they look all pale, they look all like zombies, man, because they have no vitality. And if you ever notice that, you know, dudes that are in like these long relationships or these draining relationships, bro, they always look older, you know. Have you ever noticed that, like in the store, where there's like a dude and he just looks all drained, and his girlfriend looks all like vital, you know, all like full of energies, because the dude is giving all his energy away to that woman, right? So he's out here just in a drained relationship. You know, he has no vitality, he has no energy to himself, right? So it's crazy, bro. You know, it's really crazy. And yeah, man, it's all about personal experience, bro. It's like nobody could tell you what you like experience for yourself, bro. You know, like I've known about this journey since like 2021 of November, and obviously, I've gone on pretty long streaks. I fell off streaks before, and every time that happens, bro, like I always notice like a huge difference, bro. I'd rather be on this journey, man, than not be on it, bro, because the difference is just night and day for me. Okay. And I also seen a comment in one of those videos where it was basically saying like, somebody saying like, oh, I can't go longer than like 5 days because I start to get pissed off. And I'm thinking like, well, that's normal because that's like a drug, like that has become like a drug in that person. So it's just like a withdrawal, if you are somebody that's always smoking or always drinking or whatever type of drug that you're doing, and you stop doing it cold turkey, man, you're gonna have some type of withdrawal from it. You're gonna be irritable, you're gonna be like negative and all that stuff. So the same things implies when it comes to releasing or watching corn or something like that. When you stop doing that, of course you're gonna feel some type of way in the very beginning because your body isn't used to it, man. On a psychological level, you have rewired your brain to behave a certain way. So retention isn't just some simple like whatever thing. It's literally a lifestyle change, bro. Like you can't expect to go on retention and not change your life, bro. Like this journey will force you to change your life, man, because that energy just starts building up. Okay. And you can't be the same person that you once were. Okay. Meaning you can't be lazy. You can't, be low vibrational, bro. Like this journey raises your vibration, it raises your energy. Okay. So it forces you to change from within, and which could be uncomfortable. And a lot of people, they'd rather, stay comfortable in that comfortable prison that they have, built for themselves, right? But, this journey is crazy, guys, it really is. But it's kind of crazy how like there's doctors out there that don't even know anything about this, bro, that have like a certain schedule that you should, follow to avoid all this BS, man. But man, it's just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this journey is really crazy. I feel amazing, guys. I got the glow. I actually look way younger nowadays than my previous self. I feel just overall better. Like in my energy. I feel better mentally. I feel better spiritually. And although this journey is imperfect as well, like life is imperfect, we have our ups and downs, but you become such a more stronger person when you're in control of yourself, man. That's why I said like doctors are a part of the matrix, man. They'll be telling you to like do these things that are actually harmful for you, Like, how many times doctors just give out BS drugs for things that the patient doesn't actually need. A patient could just be low on energy, could be all depleted, like a depleted coomer, right? But instead, they'll just prescribe them some BS instead of actually fixing the actual problem. And, they don't even see it as a problem. They just say, oh, it's normal. Like all these things, guys. Like I said, you can't trust these YouTube doctors. You can't trust all this nonsense, man. Like you got to be your own scientist out here, man. You got to experiment on yourself, right? But it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like being on retention, man, it keeps you young, bro. It keeps your those nutrients within your body. It keeps that energy like within you, man. So you could use that energy to fix your life. You could use that energy to your advantage, not just be like an NPC out here, just being distracted by all this lust. You know what I'm saying? Because that itself is powerful, man. This type of society that we live in, where social media just promotes all like this hypersexualized like content, or how easily accessible it is, bro. It's just it's literally like so crazy, man. So when you're in control of that, when you're not giving your attention to those low vibrational things, man, it literally, it shifts your reality for in a higher level. You know, you're no longer in that survival, animalistic, pleasure-driven side, man. You're more on a higher level, bro, in your life. You're not just living out here like an animal, bro. You know, and like I said, even animals are smarter than us, bro. They don't just waste their energy, waste their seed on like just for short-term pleasure, bro. They it's instinctively wired into them to use it for procreation. And the same thing with us, but like I said, in this modern society where it's just hypersexualized content in the palm of your hand, right? It's so easily to like stimulate yourself within seconds, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's something that is good for you, bro. It's a weapon, it's a psychological weapon. It's all it's like all this stuff, bro, that is just destroying you, bro. All the tools to destroy you, bro. You destroy yourself by the unlimited things that you allow yourself to give your energy to, right? But when you're not giving your energy to all that nonsense, man, that's how you take back your power, you know? So no freaking random doctor, no outsider, no person that knows nothing about you could tell you what is best for you, man. You know what's best for you. You instinctively know what's best for you, okay? And, like I said, you could be on both sides, man. You've been on that side where you were just relapsing or just releasing. You didn't think anything of it. It was all fun and games or whatever. But once you actually start practicing this, man, you start becoming more powerful, man. You start feeling like man, it's hard to explain, bro. Your aura, bro, your energy just feels crazy. It just feels amazing. You feel very powerful. And so you're not going to just give your power away just because some BS doctor tells you to relapse 21 times a month, right? And then these depleted coomers in the comments agreeing like, yeah, like all this nonsense, bro, like thinking that what do you call it, bro? Like thinking that they're doing the right thing just because some doctor says it, all right? I don't believe anything, guys. This world is very deceitful. You got to listen to your intuition, man. Like, you got to listen to your higher self when it comes to this because, like I said, man, there's doctors and scientists and all this stuff, bro, that just deceive the masses, bro. They deceive a lot of people with all these stuff, man, like the things that they talk about, and then people are just so like NPC bots out here that they just don't have a higher like level of consciousness, man. They just do whatever they hear or they see, man, without actually experimenting like things individually, without having that deeper knowledge within themselves. Okay, but that's pretty much it, guys. I don't want to make the video too long. I just had to say that real quick, that doctors are a part of the matrix, guys. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you do what you want to do at the end of the day, okay? It's all about being open-minded, at least. It's all about being open-minded. But the way that I see it, if you're not creating life, man, if you're not creating life, use that energy to create life within you. And that's exactly what it does, bro. When you're retaining, bro, you are literally holding on to life, bro. You are accelerating, or no, you are stopping your aging process, bro, dramatically. Instead of wasting that energy which accelerates your aging process, bro. Because like I said, I used to look like ish, bro. I used to look like terrible, man, back in the days. But now I feel like, my body just feels way better. It feels more healthier. I look healthier. I feel healthier. I feel stronger. I feel more masculine. I feel all these positive things, man, all these things that I've experienced over the past almost 3 years since I discovered this journey. And yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. This journey is it's a slow process, but like I said, man, if you take it serious, man, you will see dramatic changes in your life. That's another problem, that people who are addicted to, short-term pleasure or instant gratification, they will try this and then they'll instantly give up, right? And then they'll see this coomer doctor telling them like, oh yeah, this is like, you don't need to do that, you don't need to retain, uh and then they're like in the same, they're gonna be in the same damn spot that they've been in for years, bro. But you know, when you cut off that lust, bro, when you start retaining, bro, you actually take back your power, man, from this matrix, bro. You know, you can't be I'm telling you guys, like, it's crazy, bro. You know, it's really crazy, bro. You know, it really changes the way that you view reality, man. You know, but that's basically it, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about when it comes to this topic. So, you know, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'm out. Peace.